Last time on Xcom 2, we don't have any attachable... Tigan, I swear to God, if you cut me off again, we're gonna have -1 scientists on the ship.
Commander to engineering.
Hey guys, Raiden here, and welcome back to Xcom 2. So, last episode, we gained our first wonderful squad. Filled with Avi Levi, Soliel Montorio, and Roscott. Right now, we don't really have anything else we can do except hit the tactical map, which I don't think a lot of you guys have seen yet.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry, not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
While we prepare for new operations and continue our research, we can pass time by scanning at sites like this one. On your order, we'll start our scans on the surrounding area. Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
So, welcome to the tactical map. This is where the other part of the strategy part of XCOM comes in. We have to manage the world, basically, and kind of link up with resistance settlements against the aliens in Advent. So, Commander, after a recent success, members of the Resistance in West Asia have brought us reports of activity that we may want to investigate.
Avengers
So our starting reward is
course.
supplies. That's okay. You can start and get like a scientist or an engineer,
Commander,
which is huge,
Avengers'
but...
remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
So we got 54 supplies. It's not a
Study course
huge
for the
deal.
West Asian
Honestly,
corridor.
I would have preferred a scientist or engineer. Would have made things a lot faster, but... Oh, we did get an engineer over here for a second
Avenger
thing.
plotting new course.
But sadly, I think we're going to get into our first skirmish before I can even claim him.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however, ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations, war games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
Okay,
Objective
so...
added.
we have unlocked the Advent officer corpse, or the autopsy.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
New facility available, Advanced Warfare Center. New research available, Sectoid Autopsy. And we get an Advent Officer Autopsy. So these are all extra researches we can do now that we have learned alien biotech. Codename Nano, I've never noticed that before. Kind of weird. I meant to read that, but I kind of just forgot. Advanced Warfare Center. Once the AWC is built, soldiers may gain a bonus ability outside of their current class whenever they are promoted. In addition, an engineer can be staffed in the AWC to decrease the time our soldiers need to recover from injuries, which is a huge thing on Legends. because it keeps them from being out for freaking ever. So, next thing I want to learn is modular weapons, because this will allow us to add attachments onto our guns, I believe.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Thanks, Tygan. We're probably gonna hit...
Commander,
Yeah.
as the resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent. As it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
So this is kind of lucky for us, and unlucky at the same time, because if we complete this mission, then come back to pick up that engineer, we will have 2 engineers right off the bat, which is huge. It is a protect the device mission, so those can be a little brutal from memory. Because I think it's just...
Course for West Asia.
I don't remember if it's like wave after wave of Advent soldiers, or if it's get to the device just being shot at and protected. Either way, we're here. So, we have Gunther, who is a rookie. I think this is Welkin Gunther. Yeah, the game kind of just auto-assigned him to us at the moment. But he has some editing to do and things are wrong with him, so he's going to stay a rookie for the moment. Sorry, Mr. Gunther. I actually wanted to become a specific class, that's why I'm leaving him there. Let's grab Kale Corrupta. Yeah. I'm going to just call you Kale. I'm sorry if that's super wrong, but that works. Anyways, that flashbang we made, we'll go ahead and give to Soleil. And yeah, I think that should be it. Let's launch this mission. So this is going to be our first mission, well, not without a rookie. We're still going to have a rookie, which is Kale. So he can F things up more than anyone else on our squad. But that's just a risk you take.
For the Resistance installed a data tap along the Advent network in this area, and the data they're retrieving is critical to the aliens' latest operation. Recon suggests the aliens are already moving to destroy the device. That data is too valuable to lose, so we're moving in to secure the area, eliminate all hostile contacts, and protect that gear.
Okay, so Operation Blood-Soaked Gasp. Oh my god, that's brutal. Small town in Advent, Patrol Zone 19, outskirts of Novgorod.
Hostile forces are already moving to destroy the data tap installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device at all costs.
We got lucky, and enemies were right on top of the objective, so when it showed off the objective, we could see that there were a few Advent troopers up here on the 2nd floor of this building. So we will have to be careful with that upon approaching, because they can get high ground advantage. It's a playground over here. This is the edge of the map, though, so if we stick to this side of the map, we can kind of guarantee that we'll be safe in this direction. So I think that's what I'm going to do.
Closing on target position now.
Mi sto muovendo.
Vado in posizione.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Okay, let's keep going.
On the move.
We do need to hurry, because I believe the way this works is every single turn, people will shoot at this device, and we need to take them out before they completely destroy it.
Raggiungo la posizione.
Our gremlins can attempt to access the Advent network from here. We might be able to hack their systems and get an advantage. But be careful. If they detect us, things will only get worse.
So, these towers are completely hackable. If you have a specialist, which we do, you can go up and hack them, but the problem is early game, good luck getting a hack chance above 40%. And if you do attempt it and fail, sometimes it'll do things like call in reinforcements or buff up all their aim, and generally it's just not all that worth
Headed
it.
there now.
Do they just Crouch? Oh no, it's because we're gonna shoot at the thing, that's why. So, Sectoid just missed a stationary object. Good on him.
Position confirmed.
So if possible, I would really like to engage these guys over here. But it's only if possible.
Ricevuto. Mi muovo.
They are kind of far.
Sto andando.
These shot chances are not great. I forgot that the shotgun actually gets a weapon range decrease. Or debuff from being too far away. Thought that was only snipers, but I guess I was wrong. But it makes sense that it's like that. I'm not going to do anything with you yet. Our biggest target is the officer. The problem is if one of them moves this way and I can't take care of them, it's going to be an issue, but... yeah, they're just a bit too far away.
Affirmative.
We may not even be able to throw it like this. Can we? Oh, almost. I think we can get it. It's kind of fidgety. Come on, I saw it. There we go. Let's go for that. Ignore the fact that the car exploded before the grenade.
Cover's blown.
Please hide behind the car. This works out for us big time. So, I can take both of them out with one grenade. From Kale here, I think. No, I can't. But we can get the officer. I'm thinking we just launch a regular grenade here from Soleil. If we do that, we get both of them. Because if we have to wait a turn, then they all get shots, and that's not going to end well. Or, what I'm thinking is, I think if we blow down this wall with Roscott, everyone else can get a shot, but it's just kind of hard to angle that in there, especially without blowing up one of our own. And that's not even going to hit him, no matter how I use it, so... I hate to use a regular frag this early from her, but it's a good use in my opinion. This way we get the tree too. So he just lost his cover. Wait, what? Oh, he still has high cover on this side. So that didn't work quite how I thought it would. I thought I had this wall selected, but I didn't.
I'm on it.
We're just gonna keep shooting at that. They don't really do that much. I'm surprised he didn't go for the mark. Usually they mark someone and then fire. I don't know why he didn't. Car exploded.
Moving to position.
Okay, looks like our rookie's gonna get promoted this time. Oh my god.
Shot failed to
Kale? Kale. Not right now. You're having a talk the moment you get back. The moment you get back. We're having a talk.
Confirmed.
Like, why do I even pay you to be here? Do I even pay you, or are you just... I think you might be here on volunteer, but that probably explains your aim. Probably being a little hard on Kale. I need to be nicer to him.
Okay. D'accordo.
So, that's all that taken care of.
In movimento.
Oh? Oh, we see them, but they can't see us. Once again, just another unintended bug, but works for me. So once we move up, they're definitely going to get into position here. There's not really any full cover anywhere.
Moving to designated
So I'm going to move up and
coordinates.
see how they react to that, because... Oh, they didn't even see us. Okay.
Ordine ricevuto. Mi muovo.
Confermo.
Guess I'll just group everyone up.
Roger that.
I'm not really worried too much about the, this. It has so much health left. So just to show you guys how hacking works. So that way... we're on the same page here about how it works. So, we have a 56% chance to reduce enemy will. I don't exactly know how will works in this game or how it affects enemies. Because they can't panic, so I don't know what their will score does exactly. But if we fail, they get a defense and mobility boost, which just flat out isn't worth it. Later on, you can get your hack scores higher somehow. And then it becomes worth it, but right now, just no.
I'm on it. Eseguo.
Covered.
They didn't even fire at it. I don't know what they're doing now.
Posizione confermata.
Oh, music started.
Forze advent avvistate.
Okay, so we have a sectoid and 2 troopers. I think I could probably... I want to take care of the sectoid first, but... Or not the sectoid, the troopers first, because the sectoid hardly ever shoots at you. Plus, if you take out the trooper, there's a higher chance that the sectoid will just change its mind and say, hey, I don't really care about you guys anymore.
Ordine ricevuto.
And just kind of move on with his life. So, 66% chance just to hit this guy. I can't hit him with a grenade, he's too far. I'm not sitting behind the explosive container. These guys can flank through here, so I'm kind of worried about that. So that's why I'm not positioning anyone over there, even if it means half cover. So, if I can, I'm going to throw a frag here. This should open him up a bit. Still a 66%. I think it's the range. It really, really affects him. I was kind of hoping for more, but can't be picky here. So if I get him, which we did, because GASP never misses.
Non farà più male a nessuno.
I want to move there because full cover, but we'll just go back
Roger.
here.
Contatto visivo con l'obiettivo.
Menace 1-5, we've got a line on the target. Move to protect that gear at all costs.
It's not full cover, but I don't know what I'm going to do with you, honestly. There's not a whole lot of cover moving up here.
Moving on
I think the
target
best
location.
we can really manage is this tree. To avoid a sectoid flank, which hardly ever does anything. We can aid protocol. I think, yeah, I'm going to aid protocol Kale. Because I have a feeling that Advent Trooper's going to take a shot at him. Oh no, they are really... Wait, hold on, he's inside. That's a different sectoid. That is a different sectoid. Okay, so he wasted his turn raising that soldier. We can kill the sectoid this turn, hopefully. Therefore delaying that soldier. Who has grenades left? Oh wait, hold on. Like half of this stuff blew up. But I know if we move up also, we are going to activate the sectoids in this house, which we aren't actually supposed to see these guys, but once again a bug because they're kind of near the point, firing at it at point blank. So we can't fire at the zombie, but that's honestly kind of a waste. Okay, yeah, I can hit the sectoid.
Granada!
Well worth. And with that, we can all start taking shots. I don't want to move because the other trooper's on Overwatch right now. That's one sectoid down, just
Enemy
barely.
destroyed.
He's kind of flipping out because ragdolls are fun. So what I'm thinking, maybe this... No, it's not a good idea. I can't confirm if I hit them with the flashbangs or not. Should I take the shot? I wonder if I could keep him there. I don't know. If I demolish that cover... I'm just gonna Overwatch. Yeah, there's no chance I was gonna hit. But what I was oh, he went to join their squad. That's why. Okay, so there's a sectoid and 2 troopers in there. We're out of grenades, so that's one issue, but... we'll have to discover them somehow. A lot of the cover on the way there was lost in this fight. So what I'm thinking, since we have so much time left...
Affirmativo.
What? Why'd the music kick in? I think it's just because I got near those civilians. Apparently the wooden playground is full cover. Don't ask me how that works, it's just how life is. I'm thinking we could all kind of come this way and come through the house this way. Because this way there's not a lot of cover. It's kind of a death trap trying to approach like this.
Forte chiaro.
And the device still has plenty of health left.
On my way.
Getting it done.
El Advent.
So that's 3 troopers in a sectoid. That is an issue. One of them's uninjured too. But at least I got us into a position in which we won't have to approach purely through half cover and sprints. Oh, wait a second. Oh, the explosive container's over here. Never mind. Let's get closer. I need to see exactly what's going on here. So I can take out this guy right now. But I think our best bet... So we can either get... We can hit the 2 inside if we get closer. Will this be close enough? It looks like it can almost fire it in there. I'm gonna go here.
Ordine ricevuto.
Oh, this could do well.
Granata.
Grenada. That's 3. 3 with that flashbang. Okay, so now the only ones left alive are disoriented.
Sistemato.
We're going to have to sprint up if we want to get to any sort of useful position. That man just phased through that door and slammed open the door for us, revealing a lot more than we needed to.
Got it covered.
If I put Chance over here, we may be able to flank around from the back. Dude, why'd you open all the doors? Are they really? They just gave up. They entered give up mode. They're like, you know what? Honestly, I can't hit them. I'll just hit the thing. Overwatch? Did he really just go into Overwatch? Debating on what I really want to do here. I hate having to hide behind cars, but it's the only way we're going to do this. Oh, I have a flank on him. Okay, that's a good idea, but let's see what other options we have. Honestly, we're probably going to have to activate that sectoid's Overwatch to do anything. What if I slash the sectoid instead? I can't do it in any position that gives me full cover, though, so that's not fun. I feel like we really might have to activate it. I'm going to go ahead and take the shot on this guy, because his death might change how we approach the situation. We missed, but... Okay. I'm going to move you because you are the farthest away.
D'accordo. Sparando qui.
So that's gone now. We could either move over here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Going to move you over here.
On the move.
We can get flanked, but out of all my worries, that's not the biggest one. So I'm going to put him in Overwatch. And as for you, I'm going to put you right here. Put you into Overwatch. We're all in full cover, so that's the optimal part, but we have a lot of time, so there's no need to rush this. Looks like that sectoid's going to go for a panic, or worse.
No!
Panic.
Voglio tornare a casa!
What are you gonna do? Oh? Ooh. Thank you, sectoid. Thanks for giving my soldiers anxiety attacks. The sectoid's just like, it was just a prank, bro. Did you really shoot me?
Ricevuto. Mi muovo.
What? Oh, we have a flank on this guy. Let's take the chance. Let's go.
Ora innocuo.
I don't know what you said, but thank you. I agree 100%. I agree because it's you. Okay, we have to get vision.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Well, we have vision now, but... Oh, we can take out the sectoid. Done.
It's down.
And it dropped something, too.
Burning through ammo fast.
I'm on the move.
So sectoid dropped an Illyrium core, which is a type of resource.
Got some good stuff here.
Come on. Yeah! Flawless. Oh, that was stressful.
All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Oh, that could have gone way, way worse. But I think I did the mission as intended. Luckily, because the device has so much health, we were kind of able to make our own approach, even if it took a little longer. So that's awesome. And that sectoid panic was really lucky, too. Look at Roscott just marking up the leaderboard. Kale the tank, the rookie. 81% successful shot record. That's fantastic, actually. And no injuries. I can't believe it. I can't believe I got through my second mission on Legendary without an injury.
I never had any doubts about your capabilities, Commander. Excellent work as always.
Thanks, Bradford.
Just like it sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
So, Kale's our first sniper. I gave him dreads. I don't think the person asked for dreads, but I gave it to him because everyone else has like super long normal hair. But anyway, snipers have squad sight. So the thing about snipers is that they can only fire their sniper rifle if they haven't moved yet. So that means they have to take up their whole turn to fire the sniper rifle. But they get squad sight, which means if your enemy can see the opponent, you can see them. So you can basically see where enemies are through your teammates calling it out. It's really cool. So there's two trees you can go down, Sniper and Gunslinger. I actually really want to try and build a Gunslinger here because I've never done it before. So, Levi, we get a choice here, or a chance. We get a choice between Medical Protocol, which is basically a ranged med kit, and Combat Protocol, which is really good against, like, what do I want to say? Against mechanical enemies. It does extra damage against mechanical enemies. They're both really good, but seeing as how I decided not to buy the med pack early, I think I'm going to go Medical Protocol. I like Combat Protocol too. But. And lastly, we have Roscott, who there is only one option for the Ranger in vanilla XCOM, unfortunately. And that is the Scout, because they get the ability to remain concealed even when everyone else is discovered. That's amazing. Or you could go Blade Master, which I'm not saying you can't do, but since we're on Legend, the shotgun is generally just a better weapon flat out. So we're gonna go Phantom. So we got an Officer Corpse, an Illyrium Core, and some other corpses.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration, with one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
Thank you. So that guy that was just on the Skype call with us, as you can see by the quality of the call, He was the guy in the first XCOM, back when there was a government, like a human government and everything. And basically XCOM was funded by the government in case of a situation like this, where you had to fight aliens, I guess. Not sure if it was aliens or just general destructive terror. But anyways, he would show up every month and then tell you if you were good or if you're shit, and then pay you accordingly. So, our next objective is to contact the Resistance in the Black Site region. So we have to research Resistance comms, which I want to get as soon as possible. It's really important that you do so. Fly to the Black Site region and make contact.
I'm keeping tabs on all our operations, Commander. Our people are standing by for your orders.
You have done an outstanding job leading the Resistance, Commander.
Commander, word of your recent success in West Asia is already spreading throughout the Resistance. The people of Earth are indebted to your crew for their sacrifices, whether they realize it yet or not. Hopefully, the accompanying allotment of resources will help strengthen your future efforts.
Now that we have more staff on the engineering team, we can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander. We should keep looking for more recruits, though. We'll need them to staff the facilities once they're built.
So we got Zachary Leroy, who is an engineer. We can either put him towards the Guerrilla Tactics School or have him clear some of these debris for more rooms. I want him building that school because we need this ASAP. We can get it in 11 days now. That cut it in half. So, yeah, we're doing pretty good so far. We are kind of low on rookies. We can always hire more. Thanks to the fact that I kind of saved on med packs, but...
Commander, we have a lead on the alien Black Site, but we'll have to rely on the local Resistance to actually get us into the facility. We should try to make contact with their forces in the region as soon as possible. It's the only way we're going to find out what's behind this so-called Avatar project.
Okay, so the Black Site is called Operation Gilded Heart. We can't do it quite yet, and we're not going to do it for quite a while. But we have to contact this region before we can even do the mission anyway. So, New India is going to be the first people we contact once we get Resistance communications up and running.
Avenger plotting
But
new
for now,
course.
I want to finish getting these engineers, because then we can start clearing out a second room in the bottom of the Avenger. Which is what this ship is called if you haven't gotten that already. So we got Marguerite Gerard. After smoke began to rise from a nearby landmark, we used our long-range scanners to probe the site. With no immediate indication of hostile activity, we conducted an aerial sweep and found an engineer living in a small settlement nearby who was trying to signal Xcom.
Setting course for Sector 15, West Asia.
So, we could go over here and grab these supplies. But I actually want to gain intel. Gain a bit of intel. Which will go up here as time goes on.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
So we got modular weapons, which allows us to, first of all, research magnetic weapons, which is like the second tier. And secondly, it allows us to add attachments onto our current guns. But, as you can see, magnetic weapons at this current point, since we have 0 scientists, will take us 63 days. So we're quite a long ways away from that. Next thing I want to research is Resistance comms, because this will allow us to establish contact in other regions, therefore gaining more supplies per month. And I think it allows you to gain more intel too, but I don't remember.
I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
It's a goddamn radio tie-in.
From my own experience, Advent generally deploys heavy security rather than subterfuge when it comes to protecting their primary facilities, at least the ones I had access to personally. If they have gone to the trouble of hiding this Black Site, I suspect our findings there will lead us to even greater questions.
I swear Tygan just picks up random technologies, like, here, Commander, we can go and discover this. I'm like, Tygan, that's my cell phone, put that down. He's like, but I can research it. It is purely alien technology. Perhaps this will bet. It's like, put the phone back in my room. How did you even get in my room? And he just, like, wheels away on one of the rolly chairs. It's like, that's what I thought, Tygan. That's
What can I do
thought.
for you, Commander?
Hello. I don't need anything from you right now, but thanks.
As far as I can tell, Advent's technology, along with most of what we've seen going on in the city centers, is based on variations, and in some cases improvements, of the existing alien tech used during the invasion. Luckily, the more common this stuff becomes, the easier it'll be for us to find components.
Whoops.
Avengers hybrid systems.
Okay. So I was going to research intel till we have 80 because contacting one of these sites costs 80 intel. Or at least close.
We have allies scattered in cities throughout the globe who are willing to share their knowledge of Advent's operations. The aliens are actively pursuing them. It will be up to you to ensure the safety of our operatives, Commander. Good luck.
Thanks, Council. So we got a mission here, and if we do it correctly, we get a scientist. And if we do not save the scientist, we are kind of screwed, so we have to do this. We're generally going to be doing every mission. Legend in general makes the XCOM campaign longer, so that's a thing. And council missions are super important because they give us intel, like 100 intel. I forgot about that, or else I would have been out there getting those supplies, but that's how it goes. But we now have a full squad of non-rookies, so that makes me pretty happy, and we can't afford to lose this one, so I'm not bringing a rookie. But yeah, we'll do this next time. Thank you guys for watching. How about, you know what? We still have a bit of time left in this episode. Let's read some bios of our current squad, because this is our first real squad. Kale Corrupta. Oh. Can I not read it from here? Precious Bean loves animals. I've had to type these by hand, so I'm sorry if there's any typos, or sometimes there's typos because that's what you guys put in. Acting, loves animals, acting, singing, and anything cute. He's always smiling, unless something tragic happens. Underneath his precious exterior, I think it's supposed to be his precious exterior, has a bloodlust for all of his enemies, and will destroy anything in his way. Okay. Next we have Chance. Come on, Chance. Oh, shoot. I don't know. Some people didn't have bios, but if I forgot to put your bio in, tell me. But, yeah. So, Soleil Montario. Soleil is about as bright and warm as the sun, often seeing things more optimistically than most. She's had her fair share of troubles, but believe that with her friends there to support her, she can make it through almost anything. She finds her strengths through those around her. Yeah. Seems like it. And lastly, we have Roscott. Tells people he's a pirate king, but is actually just a smuggler with nice clothes. That's a funny little grip. Okay, anyways, next time we'll be taking on... Actually, we'll be saving Dr. Irina Stolovyova. Guessing Russian. Anyways, yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.